Hello Internet, James Allen from Out of 8, and today I'm playing turn-based tactical strategy game Shock Tactics. Game is basically a clone of XCOM, so if you're familiar with that game, which I would assume most everybody is, this is basically the same thing except with less aliens and on a different planet, more other humans you're trying to fight against. So I'm going to create a new game. Select your difficulty level, I'll just do normal, and then you have an extremely long load time as it loads the map. Alright, finally. So, let's skip the tutorial. Obviously done it before. Single player only game. Your objectives are to go around the world map, looking for locations that enemies are located, and then engaging them and winning money by completing your missions, and then you use that money by doing base construction. So, you have different options here. You have your arsenal, where you equip your things. Your troops, you have your tech forge where you can unlock new weapons. Medbay will speed up rehealing. Training center will give them new abilities. You need to upgrade your generator in order to upgrade more buildings with more components and stuff like that. And that's basically it. So in the arsenal here, you can equip them with different things, of which, since this is the beginning of a new game, I don't really have anything to equip them with. And then you can choose which troops you're using on each mission in the landing pad. Basically, you take ones that are hurt and you can put them into the pool and they'll reheal at base till the next mission. So we'll go to the world map. Game takes place on what is probably less likely a randomly generated map, but more likely a really large map that they just plop you down in a random location on. But it does result in different things being in different places each time you play a new game, so that's kind of cool. So right click to send my little ATV out, which will show different mission locations. We'll do a couple missions here. We'll do this crate camp, low difficulty. I can get an extra person out of that, so we'll definitely do that one first. And then I'll load it up. Alright. So, load the mission. Get some money, get some resources. Get an extra member to my team if I keep them from dying. Okay, here we go. Little cutscene. Clipping through the the alien plane or whatever that is. Alright. Yeah, I know. Alright, so main objectives is to defeat everybody. I want to keep my heavy alive. Even though they say side objectives, they're actually mandatory objectives you have to fulfill. Because if you lose these troops, it basically fails the entire campaign. If your last remaining troop dies. Now, if a person gets shot, you can go over with another troop and rescue them, but it removes them from the map. So you can't like revive them, but you can take them out of the map and then reheal them at base. But if your last guy dies, then you basically lose the entire campaign. You have to replay this whole mission over again. So it doesn't just let you go and then regrow new troops or whatever. So pretty harsh difficulty level. Very bad also when there's a lot of random numbers and chance. And also most of the missions involve a ton of enemies that you have to dispatch in the mission as well. So, game is turn-based. What you can do during your turn is you can move and shoot. As long as you move anywhere in the green area, you can also do an additional action, which includes shooting, but you also have some special actions, which you can do. And you'll unlock more as you progress on in the campaign. one of the main things you can do is when you stop and you're still in the green area, you can go on Overwatch, which will automatically shoot at enemies that move into sight, which is something that is really a good idea to do, simply because of the way the AI acts. So I'm going to move this guy into this cover. You can see it's the cover because of the little shield icon, and then I'll take a little shot at this guy. And he did pretty decent. So I'll actually use my sniper guy next to move him right here, if I can. There we go. So, see if we can take this guy out. Nope, you suck. Alright, and we will take this guy over here. Always end your turn behind cover. Which is sometimes difficult because a lot of the maps are like this, where they have gigantic open areas, which make it extremely difficult to move around with any sort of stealth. So you're really going to have to avoid this area and kind of go all the way up and around. So I've actually done this scenario many times. The AI will move into cover. And we have some allies over here who will harass these troops. They will move into cover, but strangely enough, they will just move out of cover during every turn, which doesn't make any sense. So your primary strategy, which is what I'm going to do, I can't even see this guy, but I will take all my troops and put them on Overwatch. So when they do move there, I will take a pot shot at them with basically everybody that can see them. And they'll be out of cover, so it'll greatly increase my chances of victory. So all those guys go into Overwatch. You can see how the guy just moved out of cover for no real apparent reason. Completely unnecessary to do so. I'm hoping that guy over there moves. There he goes. So there's my Overwatch. Both of those guys take little pot shots at him. 19%, but he got it. And that's why the requirement of keeping all your guys alive is kind of ridiculous, because there was a 19% chance of that, and he still, got shot. So I think I'm just going to assault this guy with this guy, to be honest. Should be able to take him out. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to start running around this map, because I need to go all the way up and around to get these other guys out of here. Yeah, that's my turn. Hopefully these guys will survive long enough. And they just apparently didn't shoot at them at all, so okay. Move them over here. Yep, got another enemy. Well, I'll just go behind cover here then. Not really. That's the problem, is that they're so far away usually. You can't usually move and attack unless you're right up on them. So there's basically 3 guys left, it looks like. There's 12% chance of shooting me. And the allies do nothing again. Alright, so let's see what I want to do here. I almost want to just put these guys on Overwatch, to be honest. Problem is that plant is annoying because there's no cover for him. Honestly, I might just Overwatch him there. I want to get this guy closer. I'm worried about him coming up on him. Yeah, whatever. Let's go up there. That's probably a bad move, but let's put him up. Put him on Overwatch also. And end my turn. There we go. And he took him out. See? So, basically just stay behind cover and go into Overwatch all the time, and you'll just win. That basically works on any scenario, and the only difference is how many enemies there are. As you get further and further in the campaign, there's just an insane number of enemies that you'll encounter, which makes the later missions much more difficult. And they have much superior weapons to you. %, and he shot him. Okay. 48, because he was out in the open. That's why you really can't leave these guys like that. AI will take advantage of that, and they will. But again, they come out of cover to do it. So let me see here. We've got to move him up somewhere. Somewhere green, maybe. Well, honestly, this guy might just do this. Oh, 13. Come on, man. Alright, I gotta take him out this turn, which is what I'm gonna do. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. So I really just have that one guy left. Finally got a shot out on him. And again, I don't know why the other guys aren't shooting him, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, he's not close enough. I'm just going to try to sprint over to these boxes here. If I can. And see if I can engage him. 1%. Can you guys shoot him, please? There you go. Alright, thank you, allies. There you go. So that's mission 1. Gain experience, level up, yay. Got another guy, yay. Another disturbingly lengthy load time. Don't really know why. Don't know really what it's loading. Alright, so I got it $1,800. So that's good. So I will build probably the Tech Forge. Actually. And that's all I can get. And I'll do this little junk here. I don't care. Whatever. So I got the Tech Forge, which you can use to build stuff. So I can build another sniper rifle if I want to, which don't necessarily want to be honest. To really get that thing to go, you really need to upgrade it, which you need other resources and a ton more money in order to do that, which I don't have yet, obviously, because I just started the campaign. But alright, so let's add this guy to the team. And this 4 out of 8 guy I'm not thrilled with, but I'm going to keep him in the team anyway. So we'll go back to the world map, and then we'll go after the Sniper's Den mission here. Actually, he healed up all the way anyway. What's weird is it's the ATV, but then they all fly from the base anyway. So, whatever. We have to take it back now. And that does include those. I think that's that type of resource that I need for the tech upgrade. So that's good. So this one is the clipping through again. The one with the snipers. When you get a sniper, you'll basically get a turn. Yeah, this one. Snipers are over here again. Gigantic, huge open area that you just have to run across unless you traverse over here on the side. But they have snipers up here that basically gives you a one-turn warning if you don't get behind cover after that. Then they just shoot you, basically. So let's go after these guys. Very good. Always end your turn behind cover. Oh, I can't see him. That's very sad. Alright, well... That's not a great position. But I'm kind of banking on the ability of taking this guy out. Okay, good. And this guy started in a bad spot. So I'm just going to move him up here. And that's basically it. Yeah, this guy's going to be annoying to that guy. I knew that was going to happen, though. It's just not enough cover for everybody. So again, friendly units over here that'll be pot-shotting against these AIs. And the AIs don't do anything. So that's cool. Alright, let's see here. Can I get him? Where can I get him from? Get him with the no... Just put something here that I can get on. I can't even, like, see him. It's so annoying. Right, let's just run up here. I mean, you can only shoot at one of us at a time, so... Like I said, he's just far away enough where he can't go into Overwatch. Although I might actually put this guy up here and put him in Overwatch. There we go. So at least when that guy, and there's the sniper. So I got to move this guy out of his line of sight. And I got to move that guy out of his line of sight. And there's your Overwatch. He did a pretty good job against him. He's going to obliterate this guy. Yeah, he's down. Alright, so I'm going to have to pick him up. Again, allies don't do anything. Alright, so... I need to move him here, so he can't be seen by the sniper guy. There, so once that turns gray, then you know you got him. So he's gone. I'm going to use him... Actually, I want to use him to pick him up. So we'll go over here. You do this skill, and you say stabilize and warp out. He's out of the map, unfortunately. Then we'll move him up here. And then we'll take the third guy and move him up to here. And that's my turn. Sorry. I hid from you. The missions recycle the same maps with the same placements every time, so it gets pretty repetitive. Alright, so what I want to do, I got to sprint all the way across here with no cover, unless I go all the way around, which I guess I could do, which I guess I'm going to have to do. So that's what I'll do. There might be some enemies over there anyway, although I kind of doubt it. So we're just going to be sprinting all along the side. Although I probably should have pulled him back and used him in Overwatch, but that's alright. It happens. Must be animating people I can't see. Okay. Things get slightly more interesting when you get more powers, but it's still... the AI doesn't get any better, so... let's see. I'll put him there. Oh, there we go. Knew there was going to be an enemy somewhere. So let me do that. And 0. So I will just overwatch him. And then we'll put this guy over here. Okay. Oh, hi. Did he take him out? I think he might have. See, just by waiting for him to move, unnecessarily move, it went from 10% to 33%. So, just move into cover and put on Overwatch, and it's usually enough to deal with the AI. And I think he took him out, didn't he? Yep, he sure did. Cool. Alright, well, let's keep on trucking. I don't think there's anybody else over here. Famous last words. It's just taking time to move. I mean, I can't really move any faster. Maybe the friendlies will take some of these guys out. Oh, they're shooting at me. Alrighty then. Yep, they've noticed. Take him out since he's out in the open. There you go. Thank you. Alright. Alright, so... Oh, actually, I'm active up here, aren't I? So I will do that. Almost got him. 50% is pretty good from way back there. You did. And this guy, I will... I think I'm just going to put him there and put him on Overwatch, just in case there's somebody that pops out. I don't think there is. I think it's just the 2 snipers up top. I think that's all I got left. Pretty sure. But we will find out. Just can't sprint far enough. So let's go there and do Overwatch. And we'll join you on the box. Enemy turn. Ally turn. Alright, try to keep these guys a little bit together, but I think they're going to start shooting at me here in a little bit. I don't know if I want to really get that far ahead, to be honest. Kind of want to keep everybody about the same spot. These last guys, you have to go up this ladder, and then they're right there. You can see one of them. There's another guy up there too. So that's basically going to be what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, and that guy out in the open, 35. Alright, so... Problem is... That is the problem. Alright. It takes so much energy to get up that stupid ladder. But I can at least put him in cover, I guess. 10%. Yeah, he actually hit something. That's good. Let me... Gosh, I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess just put him here. There's no places to put him. That's the problem. No, you did get some Overwatch out of that. That was good. This is like 6%. You still got it. Oh, good. This is excellent. Up the ladder we go. What's your percentage on that? 10%? Well, I won't Overwatch you. And I'm going to pull you all the way up. Because I want everybody up here. Because the other 2 people are up here on the top anyway, so... I'm hoping that this guy distracts him enough since he's on Overwatch. Alright, so what I'm hoping happens, he moves. There's your Overwatch. Alright. Well, both these guys are like half health, so you would think it won't be too difficult for me to take him out. So let me go up there. He's dead. He should be able to go up there and take out the other guy. There we go. Done. Perfect. Good job. We got another guy. Alright, so if we go back to the base. Let's go to base construction. I think I can get the other tech forge as I can. There goes another blah blah blah. So now I have enhanced combat armor. And I have an assault rifle and a submachine gun, so a lot more stuff. Now, the problem is I need all these crazy amounts of resources in order to build basically any of this stuff. Which you can only get through missions, so you have to... I have 0. So you have to undertake some of these missions. Like that one doesn't even... That gives you 2. So basically really difficult missions in order to do it, so... but there you go, that's Shock Tactics. Like I said, it's basically XCOM, but not as good. You know, the requirements for a lot of the missions are too steep, where if you lose one, your last person, you just fail the entire campaign, no matter how far in it is, and you have to retry the mission. And you're up against a lot of enemies with superior weaponry most of the time. And there's random numbers. I mean, you can have they can have a 7% chance of hitting a shot against you and still kill you. So that seems kind of unfair to have in a game like that when you're dealing with that much of a random number generator. The base building is pretty basic. You're just unlocking new weapons you can equip to your troops or rehealing them faster. And that's basically it. You just use all those resources you get from completing the missions to do that. The turn-based game, move and shoot or sprint to a new location. The levels involve too many open areas, so you really have to go around and use the cover to go around. You do have special abilities, which make it slightly more interesting as you progress further on in the campaign. But the AI is just terrible. All you have to do is sit behind cover and put your troops on Overwatch, and the AI will just sprint between cover for no reason, will peek out there, and you can just Overwatch them to death the whole time. Just advance up to the next thing in cover and just Overwatch them. And basically the only way you lose is if they come from 2 different directions at once that you don't have enough cover for, and which is part of map design, not necessarily tactics. It's not my fault that this part of the map has only 1 box you can hide behind for 4 troops. Or if there's just so many troops that they just engage you all at once and they get a 7% chance of success, but there's 5 troops shooting at you at once and they just get successful that way. So, I mean, for a game called Shock Tactics, there's shockingly very little tactics involved in the game. So it's really just go ahead and buy XCOM or buy Xenonauts or one of the other XCOM clones and have a better time in that game instead of here. That's all I have for today. Till next time. Bye now.